There we are again.
Mr. Stickermania with Mikey Arugula, every little Beatles thing, episode number 11. Can you believe that?
Yeah, and by the way, I appreciate you letting me come on this show. And here's my ticket that I missed out on. Look, it's not used. It's not ripped off.
Right.
I wasted $275.
Wow.
I never made it to Chicago, as everybody probably knows, although you probably didn't miss me much. But I would have loved to have been there.
You know how much that's going to be worth 5 years from now?
Zero. Zero. But Mikey was all set to go and hang with you. I've been talking about it for 6 months. Hey, Mr. Beatle Pro, I missed you. I wanted to be there with you. And Mr. Beatle Pro, I want that beautiful shirt of yours that you wore at the fest.
How you doing, Polly? It was good meeting you at the Chicago.
Hi, Polly. I hope to get to meet you someday. And Little Beatles Corner, me too. Yeah, I had, unfortunately, I caught that COVID. So at the wrong timing. And I didn't want to kill off all my Beatle buddies. So I said, hey, Paul. Hey, man.
We got. Did you see that picture, Paulie, where somebody painted that? They did a real good job on it.
I'll go ahead and put it up real quick since you talked about it.
No, that is a great paint job.
Yeah.
It's as good as it's going to get. Great job. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to start the show, if it's okay. Frank knows this, but I want to shock everybody. Hey, Records and Trains, Mr. Moonlight. Yeah, I get it. Okay, now, I bought this thing on eBay. I got a great deal on it. I didn't pay the big bucks, but I wanted to show everybody Mikey is into the unusual stuff. And this is about as unusual as it gets.
Yeah, we need to ask Perry Cox if he's ever seen that before.
No one's seen this, man. It's an oddball piece.
Yeah. How you doing, Uncle Paul?
Hey, Uncle Paul. Hey. So anyway, look. You see this something new?
Hold on, let me get
him big.
There's something on you. Make it look. Give me the big one, baby. You see this? Watch this.
Wow. How did that happen?
How did it happen?
Yeah.
This is a freak. On this back, it's something new.
Right.
This is something new in stereo. And this is the Beatles' second album in stereo. Yeah. This is a rare, a crazy paste over. Now, as you know, we know about the Meet the Beatles paste over. But Mr. Beatle Pro, this is an oddity, wouldn't you say? This is an oddity. So
for sure,
the guy had it on you I told him, listen, because it's crappy condition. It's a crappy condition. And the album is here. There's no real sleeve for it. It came with this kind of sleeve, you know. I told him, listen, if you don't sell it, I'll tell everybody what I paid. I said, I'll give you $750 for it. Okay. And the guy ended up writing to me and saying, you know what? You're not a dealer and you're a collector, so I'll let you have it. All right. So I picked up weird item.
You know, on sold listings, it shows that it sold for $2,940.
I know, but it didn't. That was a buy it now, and I offered him something, and I'm not making up the story. I want to pay $2,000.
Isn't that Mikey? Is he Mr. Beatles Pro?
Which record is in it?
Oh, which record is the something new? The something new is in it. Yeah.
Stereo.
Yeah, it's the something new stereo.
Yeah.
Uncle Paul wants
what does the spine say?
Oh, the spine also is something new. The only thing that's kooky about it is the cover. All right.
You know what? It makes me think that they accidentally put the wrong slick on it, and they just say, "Well, let's cover it up."
I don't know, man. All I know is it's a kooky item. Okay.
Because the Meet the Beatles was because they couldn't keep up with production, but that's something different there.
It's just an oddity. And because I'm odd, I like oddities. Here's another oddity I got today. So today, and then we're going to get to you because it's your show. Mikey, as you know, I've been getting together with this guy. He calls himself the Accumulator. All right. And I hadn't gotten together with him for a month. First of all, I was sick for a little time. But I picked this thing up today. You ever see this?
No.
No. That's an oddball item. It's a silhouette. Now, it doesn't say the Beatles, but you could see, once again, a Paul Lefty, right?
Yeah.
This is what the back looks like. It's an oddball item.
That's kind of like that Terry Crane record player he showed, where it has those 3 figures.
Yeah, but this is 4 figures.
Yeah.
Okay. So I figured I'd show you that. All right, Frank, it's back to you, baby.
Well, we're talking about pace overs. Let's show the 3 states of a butcher cover. This is the first state with a heritage auction COA that it's a first state Scranton stereo in the shrink.
That's nice.
And then we got a second state Scranton mono in the shrink. It was discounted at $1.97. And probably when they were getting rid of mono albums in 1968. And then we got a third state that I peeled yesterday.
That you did a great job. Frank, are there any bad areas on that cover?
Just a little touch up here.
Wow. How's the spine? How's the spines?
Spine's got wear. It's got flaking wear.
Right. Right.
And then there's the removed trunk slick I took off of it.
Wow, you did that even really good too. That's like like the whole thing is in good shape.
Yeah. That's $2,000 if somebody's interested.
Well, someday I'm gonna get the butcher from you. I'm just not prepared right now. Okay. But I am looking to spend some money tonight, Frank.
And the little thing about this butcher cover, if Beatle Ron doesn't get too upset, he traded this cover not peeled because he has so many of them that are already peeled with these. What do you call these? Wing dings. They're the high tops.
Yeah. Are you giving him 2 sets or 1 set?
1 set.
Yeah. What's in the other one?
I got this from Mazzy today. The blue sneakers. I think you have a blue sneaker.
I have those blue sneakers. That's what I have. I don't have the high tops.
Yeah. So I got that from Mazzy today, and he also sent me his book he couldn't find at the Beatle Fest from 1982, and he autographed it for me.
Nice.
Mazzy.
Yeah. Guys, I want to tell you about something I did on Monday. I interviewed an author. His name is Richard Adler. I'm going to be putting it up tomorrow on my son's channel, which is the Teledessor. This man's name is Richard Adler. I'm just going to give you a quick teaser about this. When he was 18 years old, he was walking through Central Park. He sees John and Paul, okay? And instead of going up to him like a fan, even though he was a fan, he says, listen, guys, I have an idea for you. You just had that Magical Mystery Tour movie and no one in America's seen it. And I know you didn't make any money on it. I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money. And Paul, as a businessman, said, tell us what you're talking about. I'm going to help you distribute that movie. He's only 18 years old.
Wow.
Across colleges across America. All right. I know how to get college clubs, okay, where they'll sponsor the playing of the movie at the college. All right. And you'll get 90% of the proceeds. The organization will make 10%. Everybody will live happily ever after. Paul McCartney writes out Nat Weiss's phone number and says, you know what? I like it. Call Nat Weiss. You should only know he worked for the Beatles for 3 years. It's all in his book. He got crazy stories. One more quick thing I'm going to tell you because I want to get you excited. I'm not making any money on this book. I'm just letting you know what you want to watch this interview. You know, the Tiny Tim was on the Christmas record. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the last Christmas record.
Right.
Well, that was recorded in Nat Weiss's apartment in New York City. And it was put on the Christmas record. That was a surprise appearance where George Harrison was put together with Tiny Tim in Nat Weiss's apartment. Richard Adler was there. Okay? He talks about it. And he says that they all hid. George answered the door. Tiny Tim brought in his ukuleles and they started playing together. And these are the kind of stories the guy's telling. Unbelievable. And he wrote a book, and it's not just Beatles. He's a 60s child. And it turned out also, as I told Frank, he got the Naves. How do you say her name?
Connie Denave.
Connie Denave. When he opened his office, she gave him all her furniture. Just so happened that he knew her too. Yeah. So this is a 90-minute interview that I'm going to be putting up tomorrow. Great stories. For Beatle fans, they'll love it.
So something to add to that, what they made a bunch of prints, a Magical Mystery Tour for different colleges. And I got a hold of one of those in the early 70s, and I showed it at the Ball State University. And college, I had about 4 showings, and they paid $2 a piece to watch Magical Mystery Tour.
Beautiful. And if you remember from another one of my episodes, I had this 16 millimeter, I have it in the room here, of Magical Mystery Tour, and I really didn't understand how it was distributed and why it was available. But now I know the whole story.
The Image Maker.
I know that book.
Is that what you're talking about, Danny? Danny Goldstein. I got it.
By the way, I met Danny in person at the Bull game, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Beatles at Shea. This is what they gave out that night. They didn't give out little, they didn't give out T-shirts. You had to buy the shirts. But this is what they gave out to the first 10 or 15,000.
Oh, so they didn't give a shirt.
No. It says Shea Stadium, 64 to 2008. It's not too good, really. Okay.
Did you buy one of those shirts that had the ticket stubs on it? Tickets on it?
No, I didn't buy it. Okay.
How much was
it? Yeah.
How much was it?
I have no idea.
No.
Mikey doesn't buy it. I'd rather buy something old.
What's the name of the Richard Adler book?
Okay. It's called, which I'm trying to get him to change the name. It's called My Rock and Roll Fantasy. Okay. This is the guy. But he's got by the way, he was the photographer for the one-to-one concert. Okay. He's got pictures he took of John. He was at Bangladesh. He was at the 2 Shea Stadiums, the 2 Forest Hills. He was at the Carnegie Hall. This guy, he was at Woodstock. Forget it. He's got crazy stories.
Was he here?
What? No. It's funny. He said the Paramount was the only one he didn't go to. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. But let's talk about that Paramount because Mikey wants that.
I got this in a state from she lived in Connecticut. Debbie. That's her picture.
Yeah.
She must have been about 15 at the time. And she sent away for tickets to the Paramount. It was a benefit for cerebral palsy. And the ticket stub says it's $1.25 at the end, $1.50 at the end. But everybody had to give a donation for cerebral palsy.
Right.
So she ended up paying $10 for this ticket. But that's pretty cool. That's a rare ticket. That's the last show the Beatles ever did on the 64 tour, September 20th. And they played to only 3,800 people in the Paramount Theater.
No, I know. This is something that Mikey's going to add to his collection tonight.
That's a receipt that she paid for the 4 tickets, and it even says on that little envelope, "An evening with the Beatles."
Yep. Yep.
That's the special program that Perry Cox.
Awesome. Listen, I saw enough. That poster behind you, right?
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
Yeah, this big poster she made. It says, "With love from us to you, welcome."
Yeah.
She's got love, gear, and she's got hand drawings of the 4 Beatles: Paul, Ringo, John, and George there.
I heard enough. How much is that whole thing, man? How much you giving it to me for?
I have to have $1,000 for all that.
Done deal. Put it on my tab. I'm not even going to question it. That is a special item, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to put that poster up. Now, the most important thing I got to do now is I got to find a picture from the Paramount with that poster in it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be cool, you know?
So here's an article from that night or the next morning when they played the Paramount.
Yeah.
And it says here in the article, it says, immediately following the performance, the Beatles were honored on stage with a scroll presented by Leonard H. Goldman, chairman of the United Cerebral Palsy Association. It read, "To Jack Lemmon, George Harrison,
Jack Lemmon, yeah,
and Ringo Starr." They couldn't even spell their names right.
Well, they're thinking they got mixed up with the movie star, Jack Lemmon.
Yeah, Jack Lemmon.
It sounds like one of those videos I do.
It says Jack Lennon, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Listen, those are cool items to have that as a group. And you're giving me the picture of the girl too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool, man. I love it. I love that. I will cherish that. As you know, Mikey doesn't sell anything. I love it, man.
There's a letter she got from the cerebral palsy about the show and that she was going to get tickets.
I want everybody who watches this thing, man, to do me a favor. Look for pictures of the Paramount. Like Mr. Beatle Pro, he's an expert at finding this stuff. Look for that thing that's hanging behind Frank. Maybe there's a picture of that somehow in the auditorium during the concert, so I can have that picture to corroborate that poster.
There's a couple of YouTube videos, but they're black and white and they're pretty short that are up there with them at the Paramount.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's a great item. All
so
right.
we got, can I have a little trivia questions about the Paramount right now to give away these?
Sure, as long as you don't give away my stuff.
No, I'm not giving away.
You want that one's upside down.
Yeah, we got a 1999 yellow submarine of Paul. And Mikey says this is from Spain, this little package, sealed package.
You know what? Mr. Beatle Pro will know better than me. Okay? I think it's from Spain, but I might be wrong.
These are the 3 questions that all have to do with the Paramount Theater, their performance. What price? So this sold for $1.50 on this ticket. What was the price of the most expensive ticket sold for that show?
I don't know. I would only guess.
That's question 1. Question 2. They were worn out from the whole 29 shows in 24 days. And so they would hardly see anybody backstage or in their hotel suite. What music artist was allowed to their dressing room before their performance? They only allowed Ed Sullivan and 1 music artist. Who is it? That's question 2. 3. I'm going to list the opening acts for the Beatles that night, and one of these was not the opening act. You have to decide which one wasn't an opening act. Leslie Uggams, the Ronettes, Brothers 4, Jackie DeShannon, and the Tokens, and also the Shangri-La. They had all those people opening up, and they told them they had to only do half of their sets because everybody was going crazy for the Beatles. So the Beatles were not supposed to go on to 10:45. They ended up going on at 10 o'clock. All right.
I don't know.
You want me to say the questions again?
Yeah.
What price was the most expensive ticket sold for that night? It was a benefit show. What music artist was the only one allowed to their dressing room before the show? And the opening acts, which one did not open up for the Beatles? She's got it.
Patricia.
Boy, a little Beatles corner. You win a lot of stuff, man.
That's great.
I knew Bob Dylan, but I didn't know $100 in Ronettes.
Yeah. I thought the Ronettes was a trick question because they hung out, with the Beatles. So
I bet you they were smoking some doobies before the show.
Yeah, well, that was the second time they met Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan turned them on to the doobies.
That's what I mean. I think they let him on for only one reason.
Yeah.
He was bringing over the marijuana.
All right. Thanks a lot, Patricia. These are going out to you tomorrow.
And Barbara did say they won Spain.
Yeah, that was Spain.
Because that's what Barbara said, that they won Spain.
Yeah.
This was made in Spain.
The pictures remind me of the Spanish pennants, which I just bought recently on eBay. The set of 5.
Yeah, there's 4 different versions of this. One with a header card with each Beatle.
Yeah. But the faces in those header cards match the pennants from Spain too. And Greg Feo said he finally didn't win tonight. He was on a roll for a while.
Yeah. So I got this little article about to do with Forest Hill Stadium the day after, or 2 days after the concert when the Beatles played Forest Hill Stadium. And listen to this. It says, blame the Beatles. The first big casualty of the National Tennis Championship turned out to be the famed center court at the West Side Tennis Club, a victim of the Beatles. The Hallett Stadium ground had to be closed off as play began yesterday in women's singles and qualifying rounds. The reason? Jelly beans and broken flashlight glass left by the howling Beatle fans last Friday and Saturday night. Although the glass surface was covered with wooden boards, the courts were a mess. Jelly beans and broken glass slipped through the boards, the chief groundskeeper said. We tried to suck them up with an industrial vacuum cleaner, and we could not get rid of all them. Finally, we had to hire 18 men working 3 full days to pick up the jelly beans one by one. The beans filled 2 by 2 foot boxes. We hope the courts will be all right by Thursday.
So it's funny you brought that Forest Hills up because Richard Adler told the story also on my video about Forest Hills. Now, the first night of Forest Hills, the Beatles arrived by helicopter to the stadium. They landed, first of all, they were an hour late, okay, because of weather conditions. And they were coming from the city by helicopter. The helicopter had to land on the tennis court outside the stadium. And they were the whole concert was on time, but the people were going crazy because the Beatles were late. And he said they were late by like an hour. Okay. And that's what, and then he was at both nights, Forest Hills. But
here's a little trivia question for you. Let's see if you can get this, you New Yorker. What artist has sold out 4 shows at Forest Hills for next month? 4 different shows, the same artist.
I don't know. I don't know who's playing there. One of your girlfriends? Who?
Chaparral.
Yeah. I figured it was your girlfriend. Yeah. Listen, if I've been to Forest Hills not to see the Beatles, as I told everybody once, I saw Jimi Hendrix with the Monkees there.
Wow.
I saw the Who when Who's Next came out there. It's a stadium now only. But years ago, that's where they had the U.S. Open. Okay, before they made the stadium, I think it's Arthur Ashe or whatever it's called. They have the U.S. Open in a few weeks every year in September, and that Forest Hills used to be the main headquarters for tennis.
Did you see the last show where Jimi Hendrix gave the finger and walked off the stage because everybody was yelling, "We want Dave"?
I went to Saturday. Matter of fact, this guy Richard went Friday. I went Saturday, and then Sunday was his last show where he walked off.
He couldn't handle it anymore. He said goodbye.
Yeah.
I had a real nice ticket stub for that once in the program. I think I sold it for $600.
Well, I hope it's worth more because I got it.
All right.
Let me show you something else. I always try and say records for you guys.
Danny asked you a question real quick.
Okay. Yes, I remember the Singer Bowl too. I don't remember who played there, but I do remember the Singer Bowl because that was another part of the World's Fair. So I bought this, Frank. This comes from Australia, and I bought it. You probably saw it on eBay. It has like the sticker on here that says this Beatles record belongs to a Beatlemaniac. Yeah,
that was in that big blue Beatles magazine, and people would tear them out and cut them out and put them on the record label.
Right. But the record also, on the back it says Australia. And I believe because this sticker is on here, this is probably an original pressing. By the way, it is printed. I mean, the record comes from, it says manufactured by EMI Australia Limited, Sydney, NSW.
Yeah, I thought that was an Australian pressing.
Yeah, and it says, I saw her standing there and loved me do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And this is an original Parlophone. And on the back, I didn't pay a lot for this, but I thought it was unusual, so I bought it because, once again, I like unusual stuff.
There's an unusual pressing of Please Please Me with purple label.
Yeah, I never saw the VJ purple label.
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So Greg wants to know if there's any
Anthology 4. We're going to get to that.
He said, too bad there's no.
Too bad no Rubber Soul.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to be on Anthology 4?
There's a Japanese website that already says that Volume 1 has been expanded. And it has a Baby Let's Play House and Putting on the Style from the Village Fest that you went to that church with your son.
Yes.
Yeah. 1957. That's the first time Paul ever met John Lennon. There's going to be 2 songs from the performance that day. And then there's going to be Wildcat and I'll Follow the Sun from Liverpool 1960 when Stuart Sutcliffe was in the group. And there's going to be demos. The Beatles demos of Bad to Me and I'm in Love is going to be on Volume 1. So I think that means that every volume is going to be expanded.
Well, what's nice is because I see that on the current versions of the songs, they're now saying like the year of the mastering.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to redo these songs to make them better quality, which will be tremendous.
Yeah, they're going to redo Real Love and Free as a Bird. And then there's rumors that All for Love, that song that Harrison wrote with McCartney, might be released. And I think Paul's going to make sure Carnival of Light finally gets released this year.
Right. Records and Trains, it says, Where Have You Been All My Life? What is that? I don't know what that is.
That's a cover that they did on the Star Club tapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Star Club tapes are some of that I think is going to get released on Volume 4. And the Disney Plus, the anthology, what is it, about 8 hours long? When by the time they get Peter Jackson working on it on Disney Plus, who knows how long it's going to be. probably 3 installments, be about 12 hours long, but that's going to come out at Thanksgiving.
Right. It says sidebar fatigue. Very cool paint job on third printer. Yeah, sure. Great. I'm excited about Anthology. With Joe, I've been buying all this stuff and a lot of stuff from you. So I plan on doing with Joe Mayo, an episode on all Anthology.
That's a sealed Laserdisc box set. Mikey's got one of those.
Mine's not sealed though. But I went to, you know what I did? I bought on eBay a brand new Laserdisc player, like never opened. It's like an old one, but it was never opened because I have a Laserdisc player. I haven't used it though in 20 years probably. So I'm figuring it's not going to work too good.
So that's the other big release they talked about last week, the 1-to-1 Power to the People that's coming out.
Yeah, they made a lot of controversy over that thing, man.
I got to cover that up.
Yeah. I won't get you pulled off. I'm not going to say the word. Okay. But I don't really like the whole situation. It's
you know the story, the rumors going now. Why did they talk about Anthology so quick after the 1-to-1?
Yeah. This distraction.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say times are different. You've got to put things back into perspective of what was going on, when it was going on. To judge things by today's standards, you can't do that. But I'm only Mikey. Mikey is a loving guy for everybody. I'm not going to get involved. All right. Let me show you some more of this kooky things I have. All right. So I bought this a while ago. Let me just show this, man. I'm asking you guys out there. I have no idea what this is from. I can tell you it is not fake. It is not duplicated. I bought this on eBay. Let me see when. What year? I don't know. Probably a year or two ago. Okay. I don't know what it's from. The back, is a little moldy. I don't know what it is. If anybody has an idea what this comes from, I know it's real. You can tell by looking at it when I'm holding it. The colors, the yellow, the blue, John, Paul, George, Ringo. It's a weird item, but I don't know what it goes with.
Did you see where somebody put up a lot of Beatles memorabilia last night? It sold for $250, and it has a little Ringo puppet, and it has a candy wrapper also.
No! Yeah. And someone bought it right away then?
Right away.
Why did you buy that? Then I could have bought it from you.
I was a half hour too late.
Wait a minute. It had the puppet?
Yeah, it had the puppet.
Oh, man. And it went for $250?
Yeah, and it was the original wrapper. It wasn't those ones that was sold a while back. It was the original wrapper.
What wrapper? You mean the wrapper for the box?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Now you're making me sick. Where was I last night? I usually get those things.
That's how quick those go sometimes.
You know what's going to happen? Your guy Perry Cox or something is now going to sell that for like $3,000.
Yeah, I know.
That somebody bought that, and they're going to resell it. It's going to pop up.
Usually when something that usually happens, Beatle Ron from the New Jersey area, he'll get a hold of me and say, Frank, it's happening right now. You better get it.
Well, why did you buy that?
I was too late.
What time did that come out?
About 10 o'clock last night.
Oh, I have no excuse. What the hell, man? I'm usually in bed already pressing the button at that point.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe somebody on the show bought it.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope
then
so.
You can buy it from them.
No. I'm happy if they got it. We want to keep it in the family.
So Debbie's collection from Connecticut. I also got all the stuff that when she also went to the 65 Shea Stadium concert that Mikey and Danny went to the 60th anniversary last week.
Yeah.
That's the original ticket stub. It was $5.65.
Yeah.
And that's the button she had on that night. I guess this button and the I Love Ringo were the bestseller buttons that night.
Yeah. That's good. There's a lot of fake buttons like that. So that's a good one.
Yeah. And then she had the complete Murray the K fan club kit. There was the bumper sticker. And there's her membership card. She didn't fill it out. And the original Murray the K fan club holder.
Yeah.
And it's got the flyer. It's got the Beatles on the back. It says, "That's what's happening, baby."
Yeah, that's what he always said. That's what's happening.
Yeah. That's what's happening, baby.
By the way, I was interviewed by 1010 Wins, which is Murray the K's radio station.
Yeah. And there's the picture sleeve. I think I have. Yeah, I got. There's this fan club photo on this. He goes, "You're what's happening, Murray the K." And then there's the flyer for all the Easter show in 1965. And all these people were on the same, they must have done 2 songs each. Jerry and the Pacemakers, Marvin Gaye, The Miracles, Martha and the Vandellas, The Temptations of Four Tops, The Righteous Brothers, Little Anthony and the Imperials. Can you imagine all them being on the same?
Where was the show? Was it in Brooklyn? Where was it?
Brooklyn Fox Theater.
Yeah, yeah.
It cost, how much did it cost? $3.50 to see all those in 1965.
I never saw any of his shows, but those were great shows.
Now, Perry Cox sold one that didn't have the staple holes in it 2 days ago for $660 of this picture sleeve.
God bless him.
All right, you're up, Mikey.
When I croak, if my family sells anything, I'm telling them to go to Perry. Okay. Because he knows how to sell things. I can tell you that. Let me see what else I got here to show you. Oh, okay, here. Now, there's fake ones of these.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Beatles Pro.
What?
And you can still buy this album on Amazon. So it's pretty strange.
Yeah, you can get that album with everything on it. Yeah. What I was gonna say is that what I'm gonna show you now is the real one. They have fake ones of these, and I just found out recently that for it to be real, it's got to be really 3 feet, 36 by 36. Okay. If it's 25 or 30, supposedly it's a reproduction. I agree, Mr. Beetle Pro. Right? But we'll blame it on Sean.
So Sean's blaming it on the Universal lawyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what that meant? Or was that something else? That was something
Yeah, no, that's he said that he was told the lawyers said no to the song. You're right. That's where it came out on the things we said today.
Yeah. So I don't know, but like I said, it is what it is. What is that?
Beatles in Cincinnati program. Got Ringo on the back.
You see, if I was from Cincinnati, I would want that.
Yeah. So they only could seat 8,000 people in the gardens, and they sold 3,000 extra tickets, standing room only, for $3 a piece. And there was too many people in the show, and it was 115 degrees that night in the stadium. In the gardens. You can see Paul, the sweat just come. the sweat's coming off of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Ringo. His hair, like you look at Ringo, his hair looks bizarre.
And then they got these steak dinners. It's pretty cool. The steak dinners includes all the extras for $1.25 and a menu there. 1964.
What was the name of the steak place or the restaurant?
It was called Village Pizza.
Oh, Village Pizza.
Yeah. Look in the bottom though. It's got the 4 Beatles. You tore out a coupon, Beatles special, for 25 cents off.
Yeah, I love those things. When you see how they tied everything into Beatles, everything had a Beatle. And they wanted to associate everything with Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Beatles were the, were the in thing. What is that?
This is already sold. I don't think Dave Evans is in the chat today, but
I think it was.
Oh, he is? Yeah, this is going out to Dave tomorrow. And a Sgt. Pepper.
He was when he saw it.
And a Sgt. Pepper tube cut stereo from 1967, the United Kingdom. Both those are going to Dave tomorrow. And I just got this in today. The best pressing, according to Andrew from Polygram's Auctions, is this Revolver 1977 on the Apple label.
And Dave says he is here.
Dave is here.
Hey, Dave.
Going out to you tomorrow, Dave.
Beatles arugula salad. Yep.
Yep.
I got now for the real diehard collectors. I'm going to tell you something that I saw today, and I put out these shorts once again with the accumulator. No one ever saw this. I challenge Mr. Beatle Pro right now to tell me he saw this. You know the Beatle blow-up dolls that
Danny was right about that message there.
What does that say?
That's when they had the stampede, and like 8 people died. All the girls and everybody that was only weighed 100 pounds, that they couldn't survive.
And Dave wants to know how much.
How much for the revolver? The revolver is $150 there, Dave. It's in excellent condition.
What's special about the revolver? What's special about it?
The Germans, they weren't happy with the regular master tapes. They would ask for new 1-to-1 copies of 15-inch master tapes. And so in the late 70s, they made the best pressings ever of Beatle albums. That's where the Magical Mystery Tour, the same thing. They asked for all new stereo tapes. They were never happy with, what all the other countries got. They wanted to have brand new tapes made from Abbey Road Studios.
Let me finish just telling this thing. It's short.
Okay.
Everybody knows the Beatles inflatable cartoon dolls that came with Lux soap or the Nestle's Quick.
Right.
Okay. What we proved today was that they actually sold them on a rack. All right. And there are different versions of the dolls with different faces. So we opened up an envelope today from Italy. It has a header card. It says NEMS 1966. There was a bag that held an individual doll. This one says Paul. I blew it up. The face of Paul, the mouth and the nose is different.
Wow.
It's the same thing, but the face, now maybe for Italy, they changed the nose or the mouth. You'll see it in my short. I've never seen this before. Now that I've told you that, what everybody should do is look at their inflatable dolls and see if there's variations, because I never thought to look for a variation. Okay.
There's rumors going around that there's counterfeits made of those now, of the inflatable dolls.
Well, okay, but this came out of an envelope from like 24 years ago. And the header card, when you see it, it's not faked. It's like, it's an old crusty header card. I opened up the envelope. The guy's had it in his house for 24 years. It's crazy. It comes from Italy, though.
Oh, okay, Dave. I understand. You already got one.
Okay, he'll buy something else.
He's not done. No, he's done. Was you done, Mikey?
I'm done.
Okay.
So this Heritage Auctions had everything to do with Shea Stadium in their last auction. So I thought I'd bid on these two pieces, a railing from Shea Stadium and part of the seat. And I only bid $150, and I ended up getting it for $60. I don't know how that happened.
Nice.
It's coming my way.
And it goes with your chair.
Yeah, it goes with it.
You buy a few more things, you could put the whole stadium together.
Hold on, I got back. Need that.
Yeah, it goes with the.
Hold on, let me move the camera. Hold on, y'all. Sorry.
That's all right. They can see.
I was gonna say, hold on. Let's just do this. Hold
Oh,
on.
by the way, this is what the box came.
Hold on, Mikey. Hold on. I'm showing you a chair real quick, and then I'm done with it.
Show the chair.
Then we can get on with it.
So I got the piece coming that's right here, and then part of the railing from the Shea Stadium coming.
Oh, Mikey. There we go.
No, it was no big deal. This is how the freebie came.
That's pretty cool. That box.
Saturday night. It came in this box, and it was like inside,
So on the news, it looked like it was about 25,000 people there. Is that about right?
To me, it was crowded. Now, look, but here's the sad part. Now I'm going to get a little depressed over this thing. 90% of the people there were for the ball game. Okay. It wasn't, first of all, they didn't promote it enough. All right. The band was excellent. They did the entire set of what the Beatles played that night. But the reality of it is that they're old. We're all old. Okay.
Yeah, even the tribute band are old.
Yeah.
The Liverpool band is old at Chicago Fest.
Yeah. So they play excellent. Don't get me wrong. They did the set exactly the way the Beatles did it. They made believe. But when you see them on the big screen, because it's so clear now, you see their makeup, their wig, you're better off not even seeing it that close.
Wow.
See, Danny said the game was sold out.
It didn't look that way on the news. Maybe that was before the game started.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Also, the ceremonies were before the game.
Mm-hmm.
People get there later, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of sing-along stuff. They had fireworks. And
they showed the band 64 Tribute. They showed them doing Ticket to Ride on a news thing on YouTube. But the vocals you can hear out in the stadium, and the drums you hear on the stage. And because of that it didn't match up, and it made them look bad.
Yeah. Hey, he went there to see me, right?
Right. Yeah, I guess you guys talked for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we hung out for a while. We were online together. And he got the Ruddles questions correct.
Yeah, he did. That was good.
Yeah. He likes to goof around.
He said his favorite song should have been Yellow Submarine Sandwich.
Yeah. He knows what I always what people say,
That one girl you just interviewed, she didn't know anything.
Oh, once again, that was last night.
Yeah.
I met my sister who just turned 50. She's 20 years younger than me. And we went to a Mexican restaurant. And me, I ask everybody, the Beatles are? And she didn't know anything, man. She knew nothing.
Wow.
Sweet girl, knew nothing about the Beatles. But she says what a lot of people say. How come you know Yellow Submarine? My parents, And she knew Hey Jude because her cousin or something named the kid Jude.
That's what they say on about this album. It can't be the greatest Beatles album of all time because it has Yellow Submarine on it.
It's a good album. It's a good album. But once again, I grew up on the American versions of these albums. So what Dr. Roberts is on the British version, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think of Dr. Roberts on Yesterday and Today. You know,
Right.
I'm in the American mode of albums. Okay. It's a different concept.
Have you got a new appreciation for this yet?
Here's what the big controversy is on this.
About
Yeah.
they saying,
I think it looks like a thumb.
yeah, and he said that in Bruce Spicer's book, but everybody's trying to prove it's foliage now.
No, but when you pull back, there is a leaf with that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might think it's his thumb. It does look like a thumb, but it's probably the leaf. Do you have the whole picture?
But Tony's no longer with us, so nobody's going to know for sure.
Well, no. You know how we'll know for sure? Someone eventually is going to show the real picture or the set of pictures. They exist somewhere. You know how the album, like you know how you see the Sgt. Pepper's without the cropping, right?
Yeah.
Or Abbey Road without the cropping. There's a picture of this cover somewhere without the cropping. Like that, exactly.
Yeah.
So somebody has the real picture. And then you would know for sure.
Yeah, I got this in the auction. I thought it was pretty cool. In 1978, they had to say the original because people were getting confused with the
Peter Frampton.
I don't know where I got it now. My Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had to print, and then the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper went back in the charts.
Yeah.
And it says the original Beatles, Sgt. Pepper on Capitol Records and tapes. But people were buying this thinking they were getting the Sgt. Pepper album.
You know, I never heard that other album. I don't know what it sounds like. Is there anything good on it?
A couple things. The Alice Cooper's on there.
Right.
And Steve Martin's on there, the comedian Steve Martin.
Right. Greg agrees with Joe. It's it's a leaf.
I know. He sent me a bunch of emails on that. I got this at the our Mexican buddies want this. That 1974 rubber mat. It's pretty
I have
cool.
rubber mat, except unfortunately I've been stepping on it a lot.
Which two Beatles are inverted in the picture?
I don't know. Show me the album and I'll let you know. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. I have the album right here. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Put it up. No, what are you talking about? My album is exactly the same.
No, that's a rug. The rug. Look at the rug compared to the.
They're trying to tell me these two are inverted. Somebody told me at the fest. Doesn't look like it to me.
It looks the same to me as this.
Yeah, it looks the same. So they're not inverted. Maybe they're inverted in size.
I don't understand. It's the same exact
Maybe
angle.
they make John look bigger. I don't know. It looks a little different.
Let me look at the lips. Nah, it's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Looks like the same thing to me.
So this is a military export tube cut -3 stereo of Rubber Soul. And Dave Evans, if you don't have this yet, it's $150. It's in near mint condition. The tube cut solid state started in 1969. To really hear the Beatles in their pure form, you got to get a tube cut pressing like the White Album. All right, Mikey, you got anything else to talk about?
I talk about me. I could talk forever. You want to open up a box? You want to
open a box.
Choose a box from back here. Choose one. I put some boxes here. I got these envelopes. I got this. I got 3 things here. 1, 2.
I can't see. I can't see.
Sorry. I got these. Sorry. I got this. You choose. I got this. I got this. I got this up to 4. Here, I
Let's
got
go with the yellow envelope.
the yellow envelope. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That yellow envelope. Oh yeah. I'm gonna break my Beatles shit here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Yellow envelope. Let me find. All right, so I'll open up. Wait. There's 2 yellow envelopes.
I'll
open up both of them.
All right.
I gotta start getting rid of some of this stuff.
And he said door number 2, Mikey.
Door number 2, Mikey.
Let's see what we got. It's probably crappy, whatever I have here. Oh, not bad. Not bad. You've seen this before.
That's cool.
The eyes bop up and down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's real. It's a kooky item.
Would that be from the 60s?
Well, it's from the 60s. I don't know where it's from. It's not an official Beatle item.
Yeah.
But it says yeah. And the eyes bounce up and down. And this is what the back looks like.
All right.
That's that one. I forgot I bought that junk. Hold on, let's see what else I got. Oh, this is junky, man. This is junky. I'll open up something else. These they're not from the latest release. This is when the the red and blue albums came out.
Yeah, on the compact disc.
What? I don't know. Was it the compact disc?
1987, maybe.
So this is not from when the album came out.
I don't know. Maybe Tom Beatles Pro.
Mr. Beatle Pro will know.
The album came out in 73.
Okay. I don't know when these came out. Okay.
Yeah.
I know they didn't come out recently.
Right.
They're either from the 70s or you're telling me maybe when the compact disc came out?
87.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of look old to me. Like it could be a 70s pen. Mr. Beatle Pro, once again, you're really an authority. Do you have any idea when these came out? All right. Let me know if you know. What else can I open? I'll open up this. I'm on a roll tonight. I got so many boxes. Forget it.
I just got this in, Mikey. A George Harrison hard body in the box.
By the way, can you explain to me, seriously, now I should know this. What's a hard body versus a soft body? Can you show me the difference?
So here's a Ringo.
Hold on. Let me get you solo so you can go.
A Ringo hard body. You can't press in on it at all.
Okay.
A Paul soft body. It's hollow.
Okay. So were they made at the same plant or a different plant?
Made at the same time, but I don't know. If they had a couple plants. I would think that Remco only had one plant, but I don't know.
But why'd they decide to go from soft to hard? I don't understand that.
The hard bodies are more valuable.
They are?
Yeah.
So they probably made more starting with them and then they made switch to the other, and that's why.
I don't know. We'd have to ask Terry Cream to probably know the answer to all this.
Yeah, I don't know this.
It'd be cheaper to go soft afterwards, and they changed them, maybe.
Terry Crane lives this stuff every day of his life, I think.
I'm opening up another box, just so you know. Okay, let's see what crap I bought here. What is this, man?
Ringo must have been working out what he said with that doll.
What is this thing, man? I don't even know what I got. Hold on, let's see what this is. Oh, I see. I don't even need these anymore.
Mikey, you already have these, but I'm showing this 63 original Beatles Christmas single.
So he said it's from the CD release in the 90s.
CD release in the 90s.
The pins came from.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Beatle Pro, for ruining my night. Okay. You know, I bought these a long time ago because I thought I would never get the whole card. Now I have the whole card. So I must have bought these a long time ago before I bought the card. I have the whole card now, as everybody knows, with these things on it. But meanwhile, I have these guys. You know, these are the pins.
So we all know. This is how they ripped off the Beatles on everything. all they had to do was put their hair on. Ain't she sweet?
Here you go, Mikey. Look, there's a pic of the button and Terry Crane.
Copyrighting the Beatles book. Those are the new books he just brought out.
There's a picture of what?
The Beatles pins.
Which
oh no,
Beatles?
the button. The one that just yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. So
And
these
then he has them ink pen or the pins also from the CD release. They didn't come with a note cube. I guess there was no note cube there. Or there's a note cube. There is a note cube.
No cube that goes with them.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like there's a notebook that goes with it or something that you use to write on. Something like that. Caesar says hi.
How you doing, Caesar?
Hold on. You see, I bought all these things. I wasted my money because now I got this whole thing.
Wow.
But at one time, I didn't have this, so I bought them individually. Now I got extra ones.
The square notepad cube. So that's what it is, Mikey. It's a square notebook pad cube
for the pins.
For the pins that you bought.
Yeah.
All right. So now I have to get the cube.
Huh.
That's what I figured. You want that?
So, Mikey, this picture sleeve I bought from Perry Cox. You know who wants this now, real bad. Angular and Carlos.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Looks like it's mint.
Yeah, it is.
Mikey's rolling tonight, man. I'm opening a lot of crap because I'm out of control. I gotta. You know what I'm doing, everybody? I'm knocking a few walls down in this building so I can make my collectibles like Mr. Beatle Pro. I got to get a little more organized. I got shit everywhere. I'm gonna have to get organized and get more displays and inventory this stuff before I croak. Oh, okay. I just opened up another box. What is this? These are cards. These are postcards. Real Beatle postcards. Let me see. You can't even open it. It says Turb Agency. It's a postcard. That's an old one.
They make mirrors like that are reproductions from the 70s.
Oh, this is made in, it says Western Germany.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Germany was still two pieces of Germany.
Right.
East Germany and West Germany. I would guess the West Germany was not the communist side. Okay, this is the Germany that was not communist.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even know what we're talking about.
So Rockaway bought a big Beatles collection 2 days before the fest, and Wayne Johnson brought half of it to the fest. He said he could have sold it all, but he sent the other half back to L.A. And I got this from him, the 1966 yellow with the instruction sticker, and it's got the insert inside.
Yeah, that's good. I just had bought a yellow one. If I didn't have this yellow one over here, I would have been buying that from you because yours is better. You know, I got my yellow one here. But yours has the insert and everything. I dropped my radio again. My Beatle radio. Remember that on my episode? Hello, Agent 99?
Holding some proof.
You know, Maxwell Smart here.
Just got that.
1966 Beatles program. I had it.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Did you ever sell the paint by numbers?
No. I got them locked up. They're so fragile, I got them locked up.
I was wondering where'd they go?
Yeah, I don't want to handle them. You got yours, right?
Yeah, I got the box here. I didn't open it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna open it tonight. But I love that item.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna trade with Beetle Ron, but we didn't make a trade.
But people, you're not selling them right now or no?
Oh, I am. I guess I'm gonna put them up on eBay.
Yeah, because those are hot items. I would put one up at a time. Like I needed the John, and I got it. Now I got the whole set. If someone needs Paul or George or something, that's ideal.
So this is the only one made with a radio station on there, WTRY.
Right.
In Buffalo, New York. Maybe you've heard of the station there, Mikey.
No, you know what? I know it, but I don't know it. I know it from the Beatles.
This is the show you went to, 1966, Shea Stadium. And the DJs, make me big on that. The DJs at WTRY autographed the last page of the program. So they were at this show, I guess, promoting their radio station.
Yeah, that's cool. You see, like if I was in Buffalo, if I lived in Buffalo, I would have wanted that.
My mission, I think now, is to get memorabilia from every show on the Beatles' first tour of America, 29 performances.
Yeah.
I think I'm becoming a Beatles historian about the 64 tour of America.
Well, if you wanted like all the contracts with each city, I know where to get that. I know where to get that. Because
Dusty Rhodes and Bob Eubanks both mortgaged their homes. Dusty Rhodes brought them to Cincinnati, and Bob Eubanks brought them to the Hollywood Bowl. And they went to the banks, and the banks told them they were crazy. And then they finally went to a bank where there was somebody who knew about the Beatles. And they said, "Yeah, that's a good investment." Yeah.
Bob Eubanks is another person that is, he's a risk taker, but he's a legend. Of course, I know him from the what is the name of the show?
Newlywed Game.
Newlywed Game. Yeah. Crazy. But he was an innovator.
Yeah.
It's like I work out. Now, you know what jumping jacks are?
Yeah.
You know what you do jumping jacks? Here's a question for you, Frank. Why are they called jumping jacks?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, if you think about it. You ever hear Jack LaLanne?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
Remember in the 50s, he had a show on TV. He was the first guy. He wore leotards, and he would do workouts. And
he worked out until he was 90 years old, didn't he?
Yeah. He was the first guy who did a health spot, like a health club to work out, do weightlifting. But he invented the jumping jacks. He did it on TV, and now it's like the word Band-Aid. It's like it was a brand, but now it's like using the English language. The crazy things you can learn on this show.
Did you like my little story where I went up to Peter Asher when he was eating dinner and gave him those photos?
Yeah, great.
Man,
did you send them the pictures yet?
I gave him the pictures at dinner.
I thought you were going to give him more pictures or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm making more prints, and I'll send it to him.
You should get him on your show, man.
Yeah.
Tell him he owes you like a little interview.
He's older than you think.
Yeah, I know. He's older.
Yeah.
On
the Beatles channel, he sounds so lucid and, like he remembers everything. But when you see him in person, it's not the same.
Well, he might have fallen apart over the last year or two. But he has great stories also. Obviously, he needs to tell those stories now because they're going to go away.
He has the original demo of this song with Paul singing "World Without Love." That'd be cool if that was on the Anthology 4.
They should add that to the Anthology.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing they should do.
Right.
Yeah. How we doing for time? It's 9:40. We're doing good, right? We made it through an hour.
Yeah, we made it to an hour.
Yeah.
We made over an hour.
Yeah, I could. Well, you know me, I could talk forever. What else you want to do? You want to say goodnight?
Danny didn't want you to stop till 10, but I didn't know if you guys had the energy.
Danny Goldstein.
Is there anybody
Danny
left
Goldstein.
watching this show? Who's really watching right now? You got 4 people? How many people?
26 of them.
26.
Wow, we're rolling.
Huh.
Hey, if you want us to keep going, hit the little thing so Frank can see it. Say, keep going. Keep going. I'll pull out some more nonsense.
All right.
Uncle Paul said he's coming on next time.
Hey,
Everybody! How we doing?
Mikey, next time we do one, we'll have Uncle Paul on, okay? Again?
Yeah, Uncle Paul called me. I said, if it's okay with you, it's okay with me.
That's fine.
Danny, they want you to open
I'm
more
gonna split my
boxes.
throat if I don't get out of this show. Come on.
Hey, well, open one big box there, Mikey.
One
And
big
then we'll be
box.
done. One big box.
One big box. I got to go over now and pull a big box. Okay.
We're putting him to work.
I'm not going to open up. I'll open up one thing. One more thing, man.
One more thing.
All right. Hold on a second.
Mikey, I got the box of Freddie and the Dreamers. Remember we were talking about Freddie and the Dreamers?
Yeah.
And it's got the whole cards set. And if you put the back of these cards together, you get this photo here. This came from
There's got to be somebody out there that likes Freddie and the Dreamers.
This came from the Connie Denave collection. She was the public relations person for all these British invasion groups except for the Beatles.
Yeah, this guy Richard Adler, he was involved with the Hermits. Oh, okay, here's this thing. Look at this, mint.
Yeah, in that Connie Denave estate auction outside of the Rolling Stones, you know what British invasion group got the most money in the auction?
No,
Herman.
they like that Peter Noon. So everybody knows what this is, right?
Yeah.
This is the blow up. It's the end of the summer. It's never been blown up, and I don't plan on opening it up. All right. It's a
That came from England.
I guess so. This is a blue one. I think there's a red one also.
Uh-huh.
This is blue and yellow.
Yeah, those are real big. I think Barbara has one of those.
Yeah, it's called Lilo Airbed. I look at it not as an airbed, though. I look at it as like a pool float.
Yeah.
You know, like it's for the summer. So I opened it up just now. But I'm not going to blow it up. But today I did blow up that Paul because I wanted to see what it looked like. And I said, if you look at my short, which I'm going to put up tomorrow on the Mikey Arugula channel, you'll see if you look at the details of Paul, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Hey, Barbara.
Barbara's got that.
So
Mikey's done for the night. Mikey's done, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got to clean up. It's going to take me an hour to clean this thing up here.
Show the butcher cover I just peeled.
Hold on, I'm going to you.
I just did this yesterday.
It looks nice. I wish it was a little cheaper, but I already spent $1,000 with you tonight.
Right.
When are you going to send that stuff out? I'll pay it tomorrow.
All right. Sounds
We'll
great.
send out the cards as well.
Yeah, well, the business cards we'll send too.
Oh, yeah. Because when I do my shorts, I want to give it out with your name on it.
Right.
Well, it's
They
not your
made-
name, too.
They may be business cards, but I didn't come to Chicago, so I got to now, he's going to have to send them to me.
Give out a shout to T-Shirt Express out of Staten Island.
Yeah.
Get a hold of them for your shirts and your 3D figure of the butcher cover, and then you can paint your own.
He did these shirts for me.
Yeah.
He did these shirts.
And I got my original 1996 Anthology 2 shirt on.
I like that.
Anthology is coming back with a big bang.
Mikey, we lost you when you stood up. Your camera was lit. There we go.
There we go. The camera's supposed to follow me. I guess the camera's lazy.
So do you think, Mikey, they're going to come out with some super deluxe Uber box set of all the Shea Stadium and the Washington, D.C. concert, and they're going to charge $1,000? Do you think that's going to happen this Christmas?
No.
You don't think so?
I think, you know what I really think? I think that they're going to, because when you say Christmas, they're going to milk this anthology. Okay?
Yeah.
That's Thanksgiving, probably, right?
Right.
And it's going to go into the Christmas season.
Right.
You know, I think it sounds like Anthology this is the year for it.
Right.
Yeah.
30th anniversary.
Yeah. Well, I'll break out all my Anthology stuff now. And Mr. Beetle Pro, I'm sorry once again I missed you. And I got to get one of those shirts so we could be twins.
Hey, we got to have Tom Beatles Pro on in a couple. When he gets in.
I don't know why he doesn't want to come on.
And we'll get him on.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. Hollywood Bowl anniversary. Oh,
cost $400.
I have something from one of your buddies. I got to get permission to say I got it from him though. I got the Hollywood Bowl display. You know the drum?
Yeah.
Cardboard drum display. I also have the big poster and everything. But if there's a Hollywood Bowl anniversary, when is that?
Did you get it from somebody in the chat tonight?
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
Because he sent me a picture about a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it from him.
All right, good job.
Yeah. I don't want to say who it is in case he doesn't want me to say it. But I never even opened it. It's another giant friggin' box hanging out somewhere. All right. That's a lot of work to open. I'd have to open it up ahead of time. It's a nice big display though. Yeah.
All right, I guess that's about it from Louisville, Kentucky. And we will be back. Me and Mikey will be back with Uncle Paul in 2 weeks from today.
Now, wait a minute. I just want to tell you something. So I'm going to go on vacation. When is 2 weeks from today?
September. Don't know.
Oh,
all right.
First week of September.
After Labor Day?
Yeah, after Labor Day.
September 3rd.
So,
3rd.
Listen, I might not be able to do it that week.
The 10th then. Move it back.
Let's do the 3 weeks, the 10th.
Yeah, I could do it the week after Labor Day week.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, Mikey's got to go away with his family once in a while and have a little vacation.
September 10th, me and Mikey will be back with Uncle Paul's Beatles Pop Playhouse.
All right, man. Thank you, everybody. Listen, look for my Richard Adler interview on the Teledessor channel. We're going to put it up tomorrow. All right? It's not my channel, but
what do you think? What do you think of that new memorabilia book coming out from Phil Harbor? And
I want that book. I want that book.
It's going to be really neat.
Yeah, it's going to be a great book. If you're a Beatle collector, memorabilia collector, you're going to want that.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's a few things in there that are Mikey's with the credit for Mikey Arugula.
Yep. All right. Thanks a lot from Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks a lot, Mikey.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.